There I was. I've been talking this whole time and my mic wasn't even hooked up. G'day everybody. G'day Tinker. G'day Billy. G'day Topeka. How's everybody going? There I was talking away and thinking, you know, and no one's responding. Okay, everyone must have left. I did originally ask how you going there, Tinker, and how's Toon Mad? Have you seen Toon Mad much? I haven't seen him much online. You know, totally didn't notice. Yeah, Topeka didn't notice. It's because she's in the same house. She can hear me as well. There I was talking about my stuffy nose and how I can't fucking talk properly because my nose is all stuffy. I'm back. G'day, Billy. Sorry about that, mate. There I was talking away to you, trying to just talk about Streamlabs. I wasn't even hooked up with a mic. What a dickhead I am. Excuse me. Okay, mate, so what you want to do is, do you have a phone or a iPad or a tablet, or you asked if you needed a PC. You don't need a PC to set it up, but if you had a PC, that would make things a lot easier, but you don't need it. It's not necessary. Just a phone or some sort of device that you can go online with, mate. That's what you need to start with. So once you've done that, and you've got that, let me know, and I'll walk you through step by step. I'm using my phone right now. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go into your search engine. Like, I don't know if you've got Safari or what search engine you got for internet. But go into search engine and type in Streamlabs. One word. Just one word. Streamlabs. I'll even write it in here for you so you got the correct spelling. My character's going to die a couple of times, guys, but that's okay. We don't mind. The character's sick anyway. Okay. When you find it, you'll have to link your YouTube account to it. This is so then Streamlabs knows who you are and that. And you'll have to make Streamlabs a moderator. It's alright, they'll, at the top of the page when you're in there, they should give you a link at the top, and they'll tell you how to go to your YouTube Studio settings and turn Streamlabs into a mod. And if I'm going too fast for you or anything like that, and you need me to backpedal and repeat something, just let me know and I will. I'm quite happy to. It's been a little while since I've actually had to set up a Streamlabs, so certain things might be a little bit different in their locations of where I remember them to be. So if we just be patient, if they're in a different location, something's in a different spot, a button or something, we'll be patient, we'll find it. Be back soon, no worries. Topeka's off to get her eyes tested. You're going to find out she needs glasses badly, and she's going to see me for the first time in my true glory and then leave me for Bert and Ernie. I don't know. Ooh, big KAT. Once you've got the Streamlabs set up and you've given them the information for your YouTube account, you'll be given a home page. At the home page, at the top of that home page is where you'll find the link to be able to make Streamlabs a moderator. I suggest copying that link and pasting it in your notes, so then you've got it there for later on, so you don't have to go back into Streamlabs. I just do that with every link I get. Any link I connect my YouTube to, I copy that link and I always put it in the notes in one file, so then I've got it all filed away. But that's just what I do. I recommend everybody do that, because then you've got a record of how you did things, where you went, all that sort of stuff. I don't know how useful it is. I don't know when it would be useful. It's just something I do because I like to keep track of everything. Hey Hatchet, how you going, man? Even Zombie, hope you're doing well. Topeka, hope you're doing well. Yeah, she's doing alright as well. The only complaints we've got at the moment right now is could do with a decent sleep. You know, go to bed at a decent hour, wake up at a decent time, and yeah, feel like I could do with a decent sleep. Topeka probably feels the same way. She's been saying she feels tired and her body's sore, not getting a good sleep. That's our biggest complaint at the moment. But if that's the biggest complaint, then you know our lives aren't too bad. That hat's about a hat. So this character got sick because I swum across the ocean. All those zombies there. We're going to go around. No, my nose. Sleep is hard. Yeah. You know what the difference is between a light on and a hard on? You can sleep with a light on. It's true. It is true. So how are you doing, Hatchet? Hope you're doing well. So once you've got your Streamlabs open, mate, Billy, once you've got your Streamlabs open and you connected it to your page and turn it into a moderator, try it as well. Besides that, doing great. Awesome. All you can do is better than you did the day before. And you know, you try and take what happened the day before, take the good parts, carry that. If I could delete the bad parts and add in new good parts. And the math on that should be an alright day. Should be. But you never know. We always try to live, me and Topeka always try to live positive as best as we can. But it doesn't always work. You know. Sometimes you can try and look for positive things in every single thing, and there'll just be something that just pops into your life that's just complete fucking utter misery. And no matter what you do, you just can't get rid of that cunt. Sometimes. You never know. Second shift and the hours mess with my sleep even more. Yeah. At least you got a shift. That's a positive. Negative. Fuck, you know, having two different shifts, having two different hours that you work, or two different shifts that you work, can fuck with your sleep pattern. Positive, you've got shifts. You know. Exactly. You know. Got to take the good with it. That's that old thing. You got to take the good with the bad, you know, and the bad with the good. Like Ned Flanders, you know. Yeah, so mosquito bites suck, but gives you something to scratch. You gotta look at the positives. And you're getting a decent wage too. And I mean, look, if you're getting any more than $2 an hour, if you're getting more than $2 an hour, then compared to some people in the world, that's a decent wage. There's people out there that'll do 4 times the work for that, for less than that. Those people get worked to the bone. No one cares about them. It's true though, we don't. Oh, we say we do. We say we care, but we don't. We don't. If we cared, we wouldn't buy half the products that endorses it. But we justify it by saying, but we need to, you know, buy these products because if we don't, then, you know, they don't eat. And it's like, yeah, but there's a bigger part of us saying, yeah, but you could fucking have a better job, a better money if you just stood up to fight for it. And there's a part of us that goes, well, you know, maybe they can't fight for it because of the conditions. And then at the end of the day, we still buy an iPhone. You know, or whatever next product it is, knowing fair well that it was made in a sweatshop. And we buy that because we go, I don't know how to make it, and I need one. So someone's already made it. I'm just going to buy that one. So deep down inside, we don't care. We like to say we do. We don't. It's like Peter. We care about all animals and all creatures, living big and small. Yeah? Never seen you protest our fly spray factory before. Where the fuck were you at the last protest at a fly spray factory, you stupid Peter cunts? Now, I'm not saying that being cruel to animals is okay. I think we all know that's not okay. But if you think because you joined a group named Peter that you're making a difference, no, you're not. You're not. You're not spreading the word. It's not like anyone's beating the shit out of their dog. No Michael Vick out there fucking manhandling his dog the way he does is going to hear a Peter slogan and go, you know what, I've been wrong the whole time. It's not happening. If they're a cunt, they're a cunt. You know, if they're going to be, it's a true act of a human being is a cunt if they're being cruel to an animal for no reason. You know, and I say for no reason because sometimes you've got to be cruel to be kind. You know, there are some animals. It might seem a bit cruel to some people that I shear that sheep and take all its wool off it. But you don't know what it's like to be a sheep in Australia with that much fucking wool in the summertime. It's hell. You know, so for the sake of being unnecessarily cruel, those cunts can just die. No, there's no place on earth for those people. Hey, Major Ugly, how you going, man? got your stream up. I'm waiting for my Streamlabs to work so I can put your link in there, pin it to the top there. I'll try it again, see if it works this time. Also waiting for the young fella to come back so I can know whereabouts he is. There he is. So I can know whereabouts he is in the setup process of his Streamlabs. Getting blurred vision every now and then, my character, because of the whole sickness. But that's okay, we don't mind letting this character die a couple of times. It does not show up where to mod it. Okay, so the very top of the page, you'll have a link you can copy. It should tell you to copy this link. So copy that. The next part, to make it a mod, you'll have to actually go into your YouTube studios. So once you've copied the link, you'll have to go to your YouTube studios, and you can see in there, hang on, let me bring up mine so I can, g'day Reaper, how you going, mate? You'll go to your YouTube studios, you'll see a cog. Yeah, it might be set up to where yours is on your left hand side of the toolbar, and you'll see a cog that right down the bottom, your settings cog, and you tap that, and then you'll go into the community part inside there, and then it'll have a list of mods, like moderators, and then it's got a list of all your hidden users, the people you've banned from your channel that have been a dick, and you just paste it into the mods part and then save. Doing good, how's it going? Oh yeah, doing pretty good, man. I'm going to go into my server in a little bit. I'm just in someone else's at the moment, Feral Spec Ops server. Just having a little look-sees. My character wasn't well in this one, so, you know, it's fine. This little bit here, Billy, this is the trickiest part, and that's making it a mod. It's stupid the way they make you do it, but yeah. I'm going to be a fresh spawn in my server because I died this morning on purpose. I died on purpose. I put all my stuff away at my base, and I took off on foot with just a hunting backpack that was shitty and ripped up, and a beanie on my head, and a knife. I took off, no shoes, nothing, and I discovered a couple of things. I discovered lots of things. I managed to make it all the way from my base to that power plant where there's 2 trucks and a Saka that spawns up. I managed to make it all the way there and get in a truck and then drive all the way out to that contaminated area without getting sick, without getting cold, without getting cut open. I figured out the secret. I know the secret. Yeah, it's not really a secret. It's not a real secret. It's just, nah, you just run on the grass. You don't get cut open as much if you run on the grass. I didn't get cut open at all. You run on the road, that's a different story. Run on the grass, you'll be fine. And I got all the way there, jumped up on top, and I was waiting for myself to get cold and sick. And I sat there for about half hour, man, and I couldn't get cold or sick. So I fucking jumped in the truck and I drove off to the contaminated area where the hazmat units are. And I looked at it and I was like, alright, let's see how far we can drive around this bend. And I didn't even get quarter way around the bend, man, and I was free stack, bleeding, sick. Vision was fucked. I wasn't even in it for very long. And truck was completely sealed up. And I was dead. So I was like, well, that sucked. But I knew that was going to happen. I knew I was going to die. You driving through it the other day, that was a fluke. That was a fluke. I definitely wouldn't do it again. It'll probably kill you. Oh, I'll do it again, I don't care. Up to you. You're big enough and ugly enough to look after yourself. Definitely a game changer. Because now I've got to consider what to do. Oh yeah. Oh, well, I'm looking for that either way. I'm looking for that either way. I'm looking for at least two sets. One for me, one for Topeka. I'll be happy finding anything. The only thing I found is that combat gas mask that I gave you. And without everything else, it's useless. And I don't even know if you need to chuck charcoal into it or not. But another thing I want to do is I want to get some charcoal tablets. And I want to go up close to it, get sick, get cut, hop out of it, heal myself up, and take the charcoal tablets and see what it does, because in real life, charcoal tablets help with poisoning. Poison and toxins will cling to the charcoal, and then when you spew out the charcoal, you're spewing out all the toxins and shit like that. That's not exactly how it works, that's kind of how it works. Don't quote me on it. It's full when you gave it to me. Okay, so I didn't need a charcoal filter or anything like that. See, I don't know. I've heard people talk about you'll have to replace charcoal and all that sort of shit. That's what the charcoal's for. Even though you can actually take charcoal like a tablet. So I didn't understand what everybody else was talking about. I didn't get it. That's not what I wanted to do, you idiot. I hit square, and then I hit square again, and to shut the door, and it went, want to throw? It's like, no. Yeah, man. Do what you gotta do, man. Okay. I'll grab one fishing rod. Let's keep this dry bag. Okay, we'll just keep them there like that. They can just stay there. What we'll take away is the pea coat. This character's going to die anyway, so we don't care. But I'm just trying not to make it so shitty with crap up there. I don't want it to fuck with the spawning of loot. So I'm just going to move them quickly. Got it botted. It was the website had to. It was annoying trying to switch accounts to the Chrome, so I had to do stuff with normal Google. Oh yeah, cool. Okay, once you've got that modded, and you go back to Streamlabs. On the sidebar, there should be a word there that says Cloud Bot. You go into Cloud Bot, and it should bring you up all these little nice little goodies. It'll say mod tools, name, modules, commands, timers, all that sort of stuff. Okay, so this is where all your fun stuff happens for your Streamlabs. Okay, so which would be the first thing you want to know about? Do you want to know about how to put commands in? So then when someone types something, something comes up? Well, if that's what you want to do, go to commands. They'd probably be the best one to start with anyway. Maybe we can find some multivitamins. Pistol suppressor. I don't think we'll find any multivitamins here. Everything pretty much is Everything's pretty much self-explanatory after this point, but I'll still help you out with it anyway. Oh, there we go, there's a drink. Let's drink that right now because we're in the red. But right now, the only thing you need to worry about is commands, loyalty, timers, and modules. They're the only 4 things you need to worry about in Streamlabs at the present time. And if you've got a pen and paper there, you write down those 4 things, and that'll make it easier for you to search later on if you need to. Because these things have things inside them that you may want to change every now and then, depending on your mood or depending what game you're playing. If you were hooked up to my PlayStation, g'day criminal, if you were hooked up to my PSN, I'd be able to send you screenshots of exactly what I'm looking at, and with arrows pointing to where I'm going and all that sort of stuff, which would make it easier. Back in a minute, guys, just going to go for a slash. G'day criminal, hope you're doing well, mate. I'm back, everyone. Cat wanted out at the same time. Good for the laundry doors right there by the toilet. For anybody else out there that's also streaming or does streaming or premiering or uploads or anything like that, Streamlabs is a good little tool that helps you out. But make no mistake, Streamlabs can only do so much, and a good set of eyes is always good. In about an hour's time, we're going to switch over to a members only Saturday for a few hours because we'll be in the other map. I did do a stream in it last night, but I didn't spend too much time around my base or around too much stuff. But today will be a different story. Alright, we've got a fishing hook. Go of our fishing rod. I wish we could put our fishing rod on our back. That'd be a lot easier. So my character's got a cold because it's sneezing. Why am I carrying that? Yeah, good set of eyes better than a bad set of eyes. That's 100% true. But yeah, when you're monitoring your chat and you're live and you're watching your chat, it's always good to make sure that you have the ability to be able to alter your chat straight away. Like delete stuff or time stuff out or ban or all that sort of stuff. You want to be able to do that within seconds. You know, it's good to have a lot of mods, you know, and be able to go, can someone time that person out and stuff like that. But I myself like that hands-on approach. I like to be able to take care of that myself. So, you know, Streamlabs doesn't do that sort of stuff. It won't time people out. Well, actually, it'll time people out. Well, you can set it so it does that. That it times people out. But you can't have it block people. It won't block people. You don't want a machine making that decision anyway. You want to make that decision yourself. I take the decision of timing people out away from the machine as well. I like to do that myself as well. Not every single person has the ability to be able to have their chat so close to them and be able to monitor it and all that sort of stuff. Oh, okay, a barrel. Cool. So in recap to what I said beforehand, I'm going to be doing a members only stream soon. Unfortunately, to view that, you have to be a member. Just on basically at the moment, just to help out the young fella with his Streamlabs. But he's being patient because at the moment he's flipping between YouTube and doing what he needs to do, so let's load this barrel up. Overheating. Okay, what's in here that shouldn't be? That can go. And that can go. There we go, there's a full outfit there. Pants, shirt, gloves, hat, boots, bag. Some food, 3 rags, a piece of paper, a light, 2 rubber slugs. There we go. And we'll keep the gun and that on us because why not? Oh, look at that. You get a fucking weird view. Welding mask, you see. Were you able to set that up, mate? Alright. I don't know how to help him unless I know exactly whereabouts he is. Where he's at. So, okay. Alright, hopefully I was able to help you set that up enough, mate, to where, you know, you can sort of go through it now and set it up. It should pretty much be self-explanatory. Commands, they're the commands people type in. Modules are games. Loyalty shows the hours of people watching and the points people have accumulated for the games. And I forget what the other one was. We have them on timers. That's just things that pop up at certain times whenever you want them. There we go. We got a cut. So I was trying not to rattle off too much information at once because I didn't want to overload the guy with too much information. Just wanted to give him the bits and pieces he needed right there and then to be able to help set him up. Be there to answer any questions. Don't want to fall down there, we'll end up in the drink. I seen that one time like that. I was about this far away and I didn't realise there was a gap in between, and I thought I could jump down to it, that I'd just drop down to it. Nah, ended up in the water. Had a person who was trying to hit me. I landed in the water and then I went all the way over there, and there's a just over there there's a ramp, and I got to that ramp and they started coming down with their crowbar, whatever it was they were hitting me with, and I pulled out a pistol and went bang bang bang, and they dropped. And then I went up to them and shot them in the head, made sure they were dead. On that day, I killed about 6 people, just here, on this wharf. And it was like, people kept spawning up around me and attacking me, and every time I died, I spawned back here again. So it was like, this was this big showdown. Everyone killing everyone. It was awesome. Now I can't jump from here across, but I can jump from across to here. We have full stamina. Have you finished yet in this game? Have you finished yet in this game? I don't know what you mean. There's no story or missions or anything like that in this game, so there's no such thing as a finish for this game. Oh, fishing. Sorry, I was reading that wrong. My fault. Yeah, I've done fishing in this game. It's pretty basic, actually. It's complicated at the beginning, but then it's easy. So what you need to do is you need to dig up a worm. So you need to get a knife or a pickaxe or a shovel, and you have to dig up a worm. Once you've dug up the worm, you have to put the worm on the hook, and then you have to attach the hooked worm to the fishing line. Now if you put the hook on the fishing line first, you can't put the worm on the hook. It's stupid. Once you've done that, you stand near the water with the fishing rod, hook and worm in your hand, and you cast it out, and you just sit there with it out until it catches something, and then it winds it in automatically. Other than that, there's really nothing you need to do. You don't even really look at your fish, you just wind it up and your fish will be sitting on the floor. Nah, Red Dead and Far Cry, they have way better fishing mechanics. At least you can sort of, you gotta do something. You don't even have to wind it in this. You don't have to do shit. All you do is cast it out and then hold the button down because you've casted it out. That's it. When I get a fishing rod and a hook and a worm next, I'll show you. Yeah, the mechanics are stupid. The mechanics are crap. But I think it's because it is one of those games where you got other players around, so you don't want to be stuck in a long mechanic, if that makes sense. Like an animation, you don't want to be stuck in an animation because people might be shooting at you. You want to break that animation real quick, which you can break any animation real quick by hitting L2. It automatically cancels out any animation. We ain't got no food, no. This character's hanging in there. I should get some DayZ Dukes on now. I'll put these on. Boom, 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 boom. That's a jacket. Motorbike helmet. Could be food around here. The other day I got killed in this server. I wasn't 100% sure whether I got killed by zombies or killed by a player. And it turns out I was killed by a player. And we're going to jump. You break animation so you lose your hook and bait. That makes sense to me. Yeah, it is a survival as well. But you see, if someone started shooting, I could easily drop my fishing rod in a real world. I certainly wouldn't stand there and go, oh, I just got to roll it, wheel it in. I can't move until I wheel it in. You know, so I'd just drop that in real life. So breaking animation makes sense in the survival sense, because we'd stop what we're doing straight away. You know, if you're in the process of opening up a can of drink and you had someone shooting, there's a good chance you're not going to continue opening it. Chances are you're going to at least stop what you're doing to see what's going on. So that makes sense to me. Lose your hook and bait? Not sure. I've never really taken... You don't lose your hooks. You don't lose your hook. You might lose your bait. Well, yeah. Yeah, but when I said about dropping your fishing rod, I meant in a real world scenario. You can... When you're stuck in Red Dead Redemption, when you catch a fish and you're pulling that fish up and you got that animation of yourself looking at your fish, you can't break that. In this one, all you can do is just Or in this one, if I hit R2, hit L2 while I'm fishing, he'll just stop fishing, and it means I can move. Because I can't move. I can't do anything while I'm fishing. I'm stuck fishing. And in real life, I would at least drop my fishing rod and look around and see what's going on. I'd probably run too. But in this one, I have to hit that break button to finish the animation, or to stop the animation, to break it. So then I can move, or else I can't move at all. In Red Dead, yeah, you're not kinda stuck, you are stuck. there's no kinda, you just are. Okay, we can get into... Okay, we can look at heart now. All in one suit. Doing some dress shoes. Well, someone's been putting the tents down. I don't think they realise that that's just gonna... Oh, there's some shoes. See, if you started out like this with fuck all, yeah, man, I'm sick as a dog. Oh, that shirt's even better. So that's high insulation. It's not gonna matter, I'm about to die anyway. Let's fucking get this over and done with. What server? G'day Morgan Evans. How you going? I'm doing fine, mate. Cheers for asking. I'm in a private server. Need to be on the whitelist to get into this server, which means you need to contact this person. Feral Spec Ops, you need to contact them. For future reference for people out there too. It's always good manners to actually say hello to the host first, rather than just jumping in going, what server? For people like myself, it doesn't set a good first impressions. I'm okay if people think that that's a bit rude of me to say that, but I don't care. It doesn't really set good first impression. It makes me think that you haven't even got the patience to say hello. Makes me wonder what type of person will you be when you're next to me in the game. You know, I'm not saying anything about the man in the chat there at all. I don't know him at all, but you know, I'd be lying if I didn't say I didn't raise a couple of red flags. I don't mean anything by it, but when you play a survival game that's online, you're always wary about those people that you're going to be playing with, or that might happen to be in the same server as you. This is not a judgment of anything, and not an examination of the man's life in any corridor of his existence. This is straight up all about the game. I'm doing good, mate. Yeah, contact that, go to that link up the top there, that Feral Spec Ops, and let the guy know that you're interested in joining his server, and he'll get back to you and he'll let you know all the details. It's a whitelist one. It's called Feral Spec Ops Grid Down, but I can't. No one can just join it, unfortunately. G'day, Miss Peak Up. How you going? Hey yo. We don't want them. Oh, get up in there, you idiot. I want those bullets there. Right. There's some rope there. She's looking very smart. Some gloves. That's actually not bad find. First thing. Means we can cut an animal open. If we ever get the means to do so. We are going to be going to a members only stream soon. Probably about another half hour. There's a gas cloud over there, look at that. That'll fuck you over. I wish you were here, Miss Peacup. I could do with a new coffee. Are you with Mum? You with your Mum? She out getting her eyes tested at the moment. I even need a drink. Zombie, have a great stream, bud. Catch you next time. No worries, Hatchet. No, I'm not just a regular app for eyes. No, I'm not. Just a regular app for eyes. I don't know what you mean with that one. I don't know what that means. Alright, let's keep us a little bit warmer. Well, no, we don't want that anyway. That'll fuck with our vision. No. We'll take the hard hat. Let's put that in our hands for now. Just going to mark out in the middle of the road here that someone's been here. Okay, I believe this is warmer. It's best insulation. Where this is medium. We'll take the best. Okay, let's sit here for a second. You asked if I was with Mum. Said she was getting her eyes checked. Ah, app. Okay. Sorry, I knew the first bit was no, that you weren't with your mum. I didn't know what the app bit meant. I didn't know that was in relation. I couldn't. Yeah, mate. Do you play official? Yeah, I do play official, but I don't stream when I play official because of stream snipers and stuff like that. But I do play it. I normally, whenever I play in official, I normally do it in my SpongeBob or my Mr. Krabs, Patrick or Squidward voices. Yeah, no, I thought you meant app as in application. Yeah, no, I totally missed that. It's also an abbreviation for appointment. See what these young kids have done? You fucked up language. With your abbreviations and short text, speech, and all that sort of shit. English teachers are gonna be smacking themselves in the head. Yo, old face palm. Major's links at the top of the stream there. If anybody wants to go check him out, he was playing Watch Dogs Legions beforehand. Get with the times, Dad. I'm just too lazy to text properly. I'm gonna raise no retard. I can speak properly. No, you're right. We invented, well, not we personally, but APP was short for appointment back in the day. Here, you guys are just using it for something different now. Short for application. Scooby-Doo lunchbox, chocolate milk, lick windows. You've got emojis there too that you can use. Miss Speaker, these ones here. As we get more members, we add more. Sure you can. It's a container. We can fill it up with liquids. So Reaper's in the game at the moment. He's in my server at the moment. Bumming around in there. Hop on official server, mate. I'll meet you. Oh, I'm streaming at the moment, man. I'm doing my own thing at the moment. Another time, maybe. When I start my stream, I start out with a goal. Like a plan in mind. After I finish this stream, I'll be starting up the members only one. Members only one takes place in my server. It's kind of a behind the scenes look at what happens in my server, how I run it, and stuff like that. The members of the servers normally in there doing their own thing as well. Okay, what have I got that's blocking me? Okay, I don't think we can. That's too heavy. We'll drop that. Let's put that there. the jacket. The jacket we got's pretty good. Let's take the barbell. Ooh, shotgun shells. Take them. How many? 3 of them. Always 3. Always find an odd number. I didn't even see that guy to my left there, near the edge. I didn't even see him. Just ran straight past him. That was a nice quiet little transition. Sometimes there's something, sometimes there's nothing. Fuck you. I swear I had him. Aim's worse than I thought it was. I'll give you a look at the names of the 2 servers that I go into that are community. The one that's highlighted is the one I was just in then. Hello, Stinky. Yeah, tell the boys I said g'day, boys. Anyway, guys, I'm going to hop off here, and I'll be back in a minute with members only. Alright, guys. Catch us all later. Big shout out to Morgan Evans. Hopefully I'll meet up with you soon in a official, mate. Send me a PSN request if you want. I'll give you the... I'll put my PSN in the chat there. That's my PSN. Send me a PSN request, mate, and yeah, we can organise something. Shout out to you, Morgan Evans. Shout out to Miss Peacup, Major Ugly, Criminal, Hatchet, Topeka, Reaper, everybody else that came through, Billy, and everybody else. Big shout out to Feral Spec Ops for letting me use his server. Shout out to Tinker. Shout out to you all. I'm out. I'm a dust. So.